My stepfather is one of the strongest men I have ever known, maybe the strongest. I consider this man more of a father to me than my own. He's the only man I look up to in my growing faith.
Dans CCTV, Cambridge Community Television, il a offert un cours informatique qui est vraiment intéressant dans le midi à 3 heures. Tout le monde qui est intéressé est capable de venir participer dans le cours, ça très bon. Et puis, cours ça.
My name is Malena Mayorga.
And how do you use CCTV?
Well, I use CCTV, first of all, I just became a member again about 6 weeks ago. I was a member here maybe 14 years ago or so for a little.
I'm Matt Mitchell, and you're watching Bandwidth TV on CCTV, and we...
In a sigh, Buckeyes speak. All the poison aside.
That's why I'm one of the 84. 84% of Massachusetts teens don't use tobacco or smoke cigarettes.
I mean, women aren't perfect. Like, nobody's born with a perfect body looking like a Barbie or anything like that.
They always have like some type of certain look that is portrayed for like women, and some girls, they kind of think that like they have to follow that portrayal of women so they can be pretty.
Fuera apreciada, ya que lamentablemente en mi país, la República Dominicana, por la baja economía, los salarios y los trabajos son bien difíciles y otra razón pagan.
Most of the food we buy comes from across the country or even across the world, which creates more emissions. This is why buying local is great. Buying local means that you are buying food that comes from places close to you or from your own town. If you buy local, the food isn't being transported from as far, and it supports your local farmers.
all this gang violence and stuff is pointless. People killing people because of what street they live on or because of what color they rep, it's all pointless.
Shit, nothing, dog. It's, you bang your set, you bang your set. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that, but it's whatever.
There's like two sides to it, and there will always be two sides to it. There's what's going on here, which is like really legitimate artwork, and then there's stuff like tagging and like getting out, and, like, just getting your name out there.
You know, they're gonna have their argument for it being art, and I'm gonna have my argument for it being crime.
Do you live in Area 4? Do you need help putting food on your family's table? Do you need help finding a job? Is your family facing eviction? Do you need support for your kids? The Margaret Fuller Neighborhood House takes care of families.
They can allege discrimination on the basis of family status. In this case, that would mean that they have a child. We'll take all the information from them, get the information about their landlord or the prospective landlord, where the apartment was, who they spoke to, when they spoke to them, and they can file a complaint.
There was no use saving marriage if I would end up dead in the process.
The advocates are oftentimes the only person that this individual might be able to reach out to for help.
Because, you know, one of the things that you hear in meetings from guys, you know, who have been out in the street for a number of years is that I want to be normal. I want to be normal. And, you know, usually for most individuals, that usually entails one, at least, you know, having a job, having a routine, and trying to build on that routine towards hopefully, you know, something better.
Every time I bike through Fresh Pond out to Concord Ave, I think I'm going to lose my teeth when I come to the crosswalk. There's a crosswalk. There's even a sign for traffic to yield to pedestrians in the crosswalk, but there's no curb cut.
Decía que Mario está consiguiendo.
Thanks, Jane, for having us out here. Although it's cold, we're warming our hearts. You can count on me.
Right.
So it's been great having all these people show up on maybe one of the coldest walk ride days of the year.
User to get by and clearing your curb ramps really does make a huge difference to your neighbors. I mean, for me as a wheelchair user, it's the difference between having to stay at home and rely on friends for rides or being able to get out and go about my day and get to work, you know, as I do every other day. So it really makes a huge difference.